right, I'm already seeing some people in the chat. That's exciting. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the new show, Doubles for Dummies. On this show, I'm going to be teaming up with partners and we'll be analyzing and learning from the games we play, as well as answering questions from all of you. Today, I'm partnered up with special guest, Jon Ludvig Hammer. Can you say hello?
Hi, everyone.
Yes, he's a very strong grandmaster, and we're going to be taking challenges from you guys. If you want to send us challenges between our games, we're mostly going to be starting off in the random pool, but then we'll also be getting some challenges from you guys. And first I'm going to go over some of the rules for those of you who are new to doubles chess, and some terms as well. So let's get into that. I'll pull it up here so you all can read along. So doubles chess, also known as bughouse, is a chess variant played on 2 chessboards by 4 players in teams of 2. Normal chess rules apply, except that captured pieces on one board are passed to the teammate on the other board. And as each captured piece is passed to your teammate, they have the option of using any available pieces to place them on their board. And available passed pieces are displayed on the side margin of the board, which you'll see. Couple terms for those who do not know. We might be saying this throughout the stream, and you'll now know what it means. So sack sitting is a term that we often use in bughouse, which basically just means sacrificing material, and then you wait around and you sit for trades from your partner. And we'll pull up sit as well. So sit just means don't move. And lastly, we'll say initiative is having the possibility to attack first before your opponent, but you're taking into consideration all the possible trades coming in. So it's not just about the position on the board or what you have in hand, but you're also taking into consideration just the time, how much time you have on the clock, if you're downtime, what pieces may be traded on your partner's board, and if those trades were to come in, would you still have the initiative on your opponent? And I'm going to explain as well, we have 2 new accounts that we're going to be playing on with 800 ratings. So we're doing a bit of a speed run here. And we're going to be partnering up to see how high we can get our ratings in this window that we'll be playing in. And the games are going to be rated, but the points will be refunded to all that will be participating, either by challenging us or in the random pool. So don't worry about that. It'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, we're excited to get started. Is there anything that you wanted to say before we jump into the random pool?
Yeah, I'm already learning stuff. Can you do that first one again? I've never heard of that.
Which one? Sack sitting?
The sack sitting.
Yes. This is, in chess there's sacrificing, right? But in chess it would be weird if you just sacrificed a piece and just didn't move and just sort of stood there. In bughouse, or in doubles chess, you will actually be waiting for pieces. So the idea is you sacrifice a piece against your opponent, and then the hope is that your partner will trade material for you so that you can get some sort of attack or advantage from that.
But shouldn't you first sacrifice when you know you have the follow-up?
See, that's usually the smartest way to go about it, though a lot of the time you'll be waiting for pieces if you're up time. So that's actually a big strategy, is if you have a lot of extra time on the clock, you don't necessarily need to already have pieces coming in or in your hand. You can also just be up maybe like 10 seconds and say, hey partner, we're up a ton of time. I know you'll be able to get me some trades, so I'm going to sacrifice. And that can be a good strategy as well.
Because 10 seconds is a lot of time in doubles chess.
10 seconds is a ton of time in doubles chess.
Yeah, no, I kind of already knew that. I feel like the value of time is very important, but this is the first time ever I heard that. Repeat it?
Sitting.
Sack sitting term.
Yeah. All right. So do you want to jump into the random pool?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I'll do some sack sitting.
Yeah, you can do some sack sitting. Alrighty. Oh, plus 500. That's pretty strong.
Oh, my guy is already attacking me.
Alright. I'm going to just enable pre-moves quickly. There we go.
I'm trying to play quickly.
That's good.
That's the strategy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in doubles chess, time is everything. It helps you if you're ever in a bad situation and you want to get a few moves in before your opponent does. You can always tell your partner to sit, and then you can usually get safe.
Do you have any tips on when to put in the pieces you have on your hand?
So a lot of the time, whenever I make a move, I consider three things. I consider, should I be attacking, should I be defending, or should I be improving my pieces? And a lot of the time, if you are to be doing one of those three things, then you can kind of decide what's better. Like, if you have pieces in your hand that could be useful later on, rather than right away, you might just want to improve your position rather than actually place one on the board. A lot of the time, one of the biggest mistakes that I see with people placing pieces on the board that they should be holding onto for later is when rooks are traded off the board. A lot of the time, people just want to be placing pieces on the board every move almost. And especially with rooks, I feel like they're one of the pieces that people just don't really like to hold on to for some reason. And if they were to hold on to it, usually they'd be able to get a checkmate later on. So
But
really depends.
yeah, but I feel like the doubles games I hate the most are the ones where I'm sitting with a ton of pieces on my hand, but I never got the opportunity to use them.
Okay.
So I kind of feel like whenever you have a piece on your hand, you should put it on the board because it's better having, pieces attacking your opponent.
Yeah, I think it really depends on the position. Sometimes it would be better to hold on to certain pieces until they can be used in a more useful way, like rooks, like I was saying, or queens are usually pieces that you would want to use for checkmating rather than just for getting a better position or for defending, for example. It depends, of course. In certain situations, it's better to do that. But a lot of the time, it is good to place pieces on the board, especially if your opponent has more pieces on the board than you do. You usually want to try and equal things out as well. Alright. Rook and bishop is good here for me.
I can give you rook and bishop.
Awesome. Alright, that'll do it.
Well done.
Nice. Thanks, you too. Alright, let's keep seeking. Wonder how what our ratings will be at the end of this. It'll be interesting to see our little speed run.
So there's some questions in chat on whether doubles and bughouse is the same thing.
Yes, it is. So right now, chess.com is working on sort of renaming the variant to something that's a little bit easier to understand just by hearing it. Because a lot of the time when people hear bughouse, they get a little thrown off and they're like, what does that mean? But when you hear doubles chess, you know that that involves a partner. So it's just a little easier to understand right away.
Okay, I just moved my pawn close to my king. I feel like that's a well-known mistake, but at the same time, I didn't feel like I had a better move.
Okay, well, a lot of the time in the opening, I'll often say don't move your F or C pawns, just in general. But I think in your position, it actually doesn't look too dangerous because you have the G5 squared cover and E5 is covered, and you can always play Queen E7 if worse comes to worse. So you're pretty safe here, and it's fine. A lot of the time, you want to avoid doing it, especially if you're very new to the game, though. Knight is good. Knight and pawn mate.
So I can give you a knight, but I feel like it would massively deteriorate my position.
Just take it. I think it's worth it here.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a situational thing.
Yeah, it's a situational thing where I should have some checkmate stuff coming up right now. Watch out, queen is coming. Should have placed a bishop there.
Oh, he gave me a knight.
That was nice of him. Pawn? Yeah, thank you. One more pawn mates. I messed this up just a bit, but that's okay. Make it work. Let me think.
I can get you the pawn, but you're way down on time.
All right. There we go. Yeah. We'll be up on time. I'll play a little faster now.
Zubek says that in his country it's called Holland chess. I'm really curious what his country is, though. Is it like if his country is Belgium, and then they call doubles chess for Holland chess? Maybe it's kind of like getting at their neighbors.
You guys in chat are funny.
I made a mistake. I let him try to exchange off the queens, which would have made my king unsafe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. He didn't see it.
That's good.
Prethia says that in their country it's called baby chess.
Baby chess.
Yeah, but I think that's Denmark, because I know in Denmark they call it baby skeg, which is just hilarious.
It's amazing. All right, I have some good position going on here. Trades are good.
Me too. I'm attacking.
Awesome.
I can get your rook.
Oh, resign. Strong.
Ooh, I get the white pieces. I feel like I got unlucky there, getting the black pieces so many times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to go on the attack.
Nice.
I'm gonna be the star of this game.
If the game continues, my opponent's not moving.
Let's get the pieces out.
Well, it's got some free points there. The prediction from one person from chess.com is that we will get 1800 rated by the end of this. I have a feeling we might get just a little higher than that. I mean, it's been 10 minutes. Almost there. Alright, trades are great here.
Wait, why are you attacking? I have the white pieces. I was the one supposed to attack.
I'm always attacking. That's what people tell me. Just always attacking.
But it feels like in doubles chess that the person attacking is the one having fun, and then the other guy just has to support their partner.
See, I think it very much depends on the person's playing style. Because, for example, Daniel Yeager, Chicken Cross Road, who's one of the top 2 players out there, he much prefers to play safe plus solid rather than attacking. It's just his style. So I think it depends on the player. Pawn mates.
I can get you a pawn.
Thank you. Awesome. Got him.
Alex is asking about someone fianchettoing his bishop.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I've seen that incredibly good guy from Australia.
Oh, John Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's totally fine. That is a very legitimate opening. But you have to be very mindful of your h3 or h6 square. Often you want to like push your pawn or place a pawn there just to avoid, once you castle, them dropping pawns there would be pretty risky. So as long as you know how to play the line, it is a line that works. I can confirm that. In Crazy House or in doubles chess / bughouse, it works.
Oh my, this guy is putting 2 bishops in the same diagonal towards my king.
Not too dangerous, I think. Pawns are good here. I'm gonna push.
I'm gonna let him take my rook. How do you feel about bishops versus rooks in bughouse?
I think that knights and bishops are more valuable in the opening to trade. A lot of the time, you could like trade your rook for a bishop or a knight if that somehow happened in the opening, and it'd be totally fine.
That did somehow happen right now.
Yeah, so that's completely fine. Usually the minor piece will be more valuable to your partner in the opening than a heavy piece would be, or well, specifically a rook.
Because there's so many pawns in the way?
Because usually those are the pieces that will be used for attacking and for initiative seeking in the opening of bughouse. You usually use knights, bishops, pawns, maybe a queen, but rooks are usually more valuable in the middle game.
I have so many pieces on my hand, I'm basically just putting them into the board for every single move I make.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of the time that is like the best thing to do. It just depends on the position. So yeah, queen is awesome. Knight mates. Thank you. I'm gonna way here.
Communication, huh?
Mm-hmm. Communication is everything.
You tell me you need a knight, I give up my queen.
Yes. Alright, I'm gonna go this.
I was kind of expecting you to give checkmate by this point, though.
I will give checkmate. It's coming. Slowly but surely. Just gotta find it. I think, yeah, okay, I got it.
Queen takes f8 and knight e7? No.
No, I'm gonna go pawn g4, rook h4, g4.
Yeah, that seems to do it. We're down on time. I'll keep my king safe.
Awesome.
Prethia is asking about your history in doubles chess.
All right.
How did you become so good?
Well, basically, my dad taught me chess when I was 5, and he got me a lot of like tactical sort of like video games, like PC games that I'd play, and from there, when I was 11, he signed me up to Fix, which is where I first discovered doubles chess. And I just instantly fell in love with the game. It was basically all I did day in and day out while I was in middle school. I just never was not playing it. I was always online. And I guess just my love for the game is why I became good at it. I just played it a lot, got a lot of experience with it. And then when I was a bit older, like when I turned 20, I think, is when I started taking it a bit more seriously and studying it. But yeah, most of it I'd say is from just playing a lot.
Shocking. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Practice making perfect.
Don't move, sit, please. So in this position, this is where you can use sit as an advantage, because if my opponent doesn't get any piece, I am almost checkmating here. Or I should be, with knight h8 is an interesting move. If he
and now, thanks to me having more time than your opponent, I mean, I can get you a bishop if you take on e7.
Yeah, pawn mates. Pawn or bishop. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, so that's an example of where you would use like sitting and asking your partner to sit for something other than getting safe. You can also ask your partner to sit just to have your opponent suffer in their position as well.
And then I make my move when you're ready to give the checkmate, right?
Yes, exactly.
So I should always make my move when it's your turn.
Yes. And sometimes you'll want to sit for more than just one move, so it depends on when your partner says to stop stalling. Sometimes your partner will just say to sit for the rest of the game while they just chess and win. That happens a lot.
That sounds like something I could do pretty well.
Yeah, 100%. That sounds like it'd be totally up your alley.
So I just took with my G-pawn. Is that a novel strategy? A dumb strategy?
Seems fine in your position. I think it's a little more common to take with e-pawn, though. But it's not a bad move.
He made some threats. I'm gonna have to give away a lot of stuff. I think I made a mistake.
It's all right.
I'm gonna give my queen for a knight and a bishop.
That's good. Yeah, you in doubles chess, queen for 2 minors is a good trade usually.
Yeah, but my king is still gonna be in trouble.
That's the only thing here.
And he has a fork. I'm getting crushed.
It's all right. I'll try to make something happen over here if I can. Pieces are good in general.
Can you avoid giving him a knight?
Yeah, you could maybe go knight at b8 actually, and that would avoid that problem. Or that move works as well, yeah.
Okay, we're way down on time.
Yeah, I'm gonna think of something to do here. I think I'm gonna go maybe here. Alright, this is a little dubious.
When you played on Fix, which is one of the old internet servers, did you have voice communication?
No, we only used buttons back then. I was very young, so I didn't really...
Queen is very, very bad.
Got it. Let's
I don't know. I can survive a queen if I'm given the move.
It's okay. I'll try to hold it.
Okay. I think I can survive a queen right now.
Awesome. 2 knights. Actually, no, I'm fine.
I'm getting you a rook or a queen.
Alright, that's awesome. Trades are good.
We're back up on time, 15 seconds.
Oh, whoa, buddy. Just made a very dangerous move. But I think you can get away with it, sadly. Queen is good, if you can get a queen.
You can sit. You can sit.
Queen.
Sit.
Yeah, I'm sitting. I'm just gonna think here.
Let me protect my king, and then you can take everything.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, it'd be great if you get me a queen and a rook.
I'm actually gonna manage to do that. I think I can get you definitely 2 rooks.
Okay, great.
Okay, maybe not so definitely after all.
That's all right. Mind if I make a move if I don't give any pieces?
Sure.
All right. Can I give a queen? Actually, can you hold a knight? Or no, actually I have to give
No, I cannot.
Okay, I'm giving a queen then. Alright, I'm sacrificing a rook as well, but that's it.
Yeah, we're equal on time.
Okay, got it. Okay, I have mate.
I'm stressed out.
Don't worry, just survive 2 seconds. I got mate in 1. There you go.
Okay.
Nice.
Well done.
Yeah, you too. Okay, we're getting.
Okay, the games are getting sweaty.
Yeah, we got.
I wasn't really ready for this. I was hoping we were gonna have like a chill stream.
Oh, yeah.
No sweaty games whatsoever.
Already up against the 2300s. Nice move. Yeah, knight's good for me, if you can get it. Nice. Maybe bishop at g5, maybe, yeah. Pieces are really good here. I'm gonna start attacking.
$2,300s are a piece of cake. It is when we're playing, howdy. Grace and Hammer dream team.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, I got mate.
Well done.
Nice. Yes. You too. That's good feed. Oh yeah, feed is another maybe bughouse term that just means pieces. People don't use in chess.
Oh, feed?
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I said like good feed.
Oh, I didn't even catch it.
Yeah. I'm like trying to come up with like different terms that are used in bughouse and not in chess, and that's one of them.
Okay, yeah, because I when you don't listen out for it, I think sometimes when you don't understand what your partner is saying, you just ignore it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nah, Sepper, Helmsknight is definitely better than me at bughouse. But I don't know if I qualify to be GM level good.
We're gonna get there today. Let's see who else we can get as opponents.
Prethia says that engines are useless in doubles chess.
I don't think there really are engines for doubles chess.
That might be the reason why they're useless, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if someone made an engine, they would be so good.
Mm-hmm. It's tough because there's just so many variables. It also, like, the thing that makes it so difficult is the speed. Being up 1 second changes the moves you have to make. And you cannot predict how fast you're going to be playing every game, you know what I mean? Like, how can the engine predict if you're going to take 0.1 second, 0.2 second? Because just that fraction of a second can change the entire plan on your board.
Yeah, but the engine can just play instantly,
yeah,
no?
If the engine were playing against itself, then yes. But why I think it maybe wouldn't be so good in practical play is for that reason. Because you can't play 0.1 second always. Alright, pieces here are good.
Yeah, no, I also want pieces. I think I'm in a better spot than you.
Alright, sure. No bishop if you can hold it.
I wasn't planning on holding it. I'm planning on giving a bishop.
It's fine now. I fixed it. Oh, actually I made big errors. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Alright, that's fine.
Helmsknight blundered a queen.
I might have blundered, yeah.
But my opponent also blundered a queen.
Oh, fantastic. Can I have a pawn?
No.
No.
Maybe. Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Alright, this pawn's gonna save my life. I just know it.
Let's develop.
I might need...
Ulan!
Pawn mates, pawn mates, pawn mates.
Okay, I have one available for you.
Thank you. You got me out of a bit of a pickle over here.
Ulan with the 1100-bit chair. Thank you so much. Once again, somehow Grace blunders her queen, and yet still is the one to give checkmate. I don't get this game. Wow, that's a weird move.
Alright, pieces are good here.
I kind of rely on that. Whenever I play with you, I can just exchange off the pieces, and Grace is gonna take care of business.
Yes. Alright.
Can you avoid queen?
Sure. Maybe just take the knight here. Oh, that pawn's gonna be good for me.
Okay.
Let's see if he gives it. Yeah, nice. Alright. I'm gonna get in somehow. See if I can make some progress.
I'm assuming I'm giving my queen.
Yeah, diagonals and pawns are great. I'll make something happen. Maybe just take d4. Take d4 and f3.
I don't know. I don't like it.
I know, but we're getting down time, and I want
to
get
yeah,
an
sure.
attack. Alright, cool. I'll brainstorm.
Well, I wanted to protect the d8 square from a knight.
Yeah. Alright, like 2 pawns, mate.
I think he's going to sacrifice 2 bishops, so that's fine.
Alright, we're down a bit of time, so I'm going to brainstorm what to do here.
B1, what's going on is that Grace is crushing everyone, and I'm helping by giving her pieces. This is doubles chess, where pieces captured on one board can be used by your partner on the other board.
Yeah.
So Grace is going after the king from Crazy Mod, and then I'm just trying to survive and get as many pieces out as I can in the meantime.
You should be fine. 2 bishops are really bad for you. If he takes an f5. I don't know.
No, I'm feeling okay. I'm more concerned about how you're gonna proceed now that he's sitting and we're down 20 seconds.
Alright, I'm gonna assume you're not giving a knight and go with this plan that I've just created. Oh well, I can't even take that. Okay, wait. It's not the end of the world.
It looks pretty end to me though, but
it probably no, we're fine. It's fine. I'm gonna think of a new idea.
I think this game is demonstrating the importance of time.
Yeah.
Because if my opponent had to move, then maybe we could have survived. But it's not gonna work now. Hold a knight. You say hold when you don't want people to get that piece, right?
Are you giving a queen? I'm gonna give a knight.
I have no queen to give. That's the good part about losing your queen. Oh, but you are giving him a knight.
I am giving a knight.
That's generous.
I'm also giving a queen.
Wow, you're being very generous to this guy.
Yeah, sad things are happening over here. Bad stuff.
Yeah, very bad stuff is happening here as well.
Yeah, tough. My bad.
Yeah.
Play a little faster this time.
This is more my speed of opponents. Oh, my guy is super quick. He knows the importance of time, but yes, we may have to say that it's also good to make good moves. I'm going to try threatening a checkmate in one. He saw that coming. So far today, I think we've played 8 games, and I have yet to give checkmate.
Oh, it'll happen.
It's always Grace doing the attacks, but I'm the guy supplying the goods.
Yes.
Supplying the pieces.
All vital aspects, very important.
Blitzstream just rated us with a group of 105.
Thank you.
Bonjour, comment ça va? That was one of my... You're Canadian, right?
Yeah, but I don't speak French.
Okay. Do you have like French in school?
Yeah.
So you just didn't make an effort. Am I revealing you? Am I exposing you to all the French viewers?
Don't expose me. I just didn't take it after grade 9. I was like...
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's...
A queen would be very good for me. Never mind.
You sounded disappointed.
Whoa, I'm just saying. It would be nice to do some attacking. It's the essence of doubles, right? Doubles is a very more of an attacking game than chess.
Yeah. Very, very initiative important. So if any chess players out there like playing aggressively, this game is for you. Queens are coming.
That's fine.
That's another thing that's sort of like a unspoken rule of doubles chess is to always tell your partner when a queen trade's happening.
Yeah, but you kind of told me after the fact, right?
I told you a move before it happened.
How many seconds? Like 0.4?
Yeah, that's the standard though.
Okay, that's the standard. 0.4 seconds. That's the reaction time.
Yeah, really though, it is. It's
I get it. I get it.
But I always make sure, just because it is, as you said, a short amount of time to react, I'll look at my partner's board before doing it as well.
Okay.
Just to make sure that it's not gonna be checkmating them.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. I might be attacking this game. No, I'm not gonna attack. I'm just gonna be a good boy. Supply the pieces.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah. That's my fate.
Alright, I got white.
Okay, a sweaty game again. Ooh, he's being aggressive with his bishop.
Than me.
I'm higher rated than you?
Yeah, I wonder how that happened.
I guess I played stronger opponents. Or maybe the system is rewarding me for being the cog in the machinery.
Oh my gosh. Well, what actually happens is if you abort a game on move 1, it'll actually resign it. So it'll only give points to the person whose opponent didn't move. So your opponent must have not moved at some point. At least I think that's what happened. Trades are good.
I'm doing the trades. I know what my job is.
I'm gonna give a queen.
Vortical with the support. Go team Dummies. He's giving me more pieces. Can I also give my queen, or do you think that would be a bit too much?
I would like a knight, so you can give.
Well, then I'm gonna give him the queen. Hold a knight. Let's get some pieces into defense. I'll do. Oh, that's a tricky move, actually. I'll do this. What do you need for checkmate? I feel like you're closing in. I can get you a knight.
Yeah, knight probably will do it. Might not even need anything, but we'll see.
I'm gonna sit.
Gotcha.
We're up by 16.
Okay, I'm not wasting my pieces.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here stretching.
You can go on vacation.
Yeah, I did my job.
all in a game's work.
That's a weird move, but he played it so quickly. I feel like it has to be pre-planned. He got a knight. Hold knights, hold queens.
Got it. All right, knight is coming.
Okay. We're down 3 seconds. Knight is actually a complete disaster.
I think you can maybe just step to E1.
Really?
If I don't give a rook, you should be fine.
Well, I mean, he's going to post pawn on F2 and then take my rook and then take on G1.
Then you do rook take, then use knight F2. Or you could just do knight takes G3 then, maybe. Or, sorry, queen takes G3.
H4 is chess, not bughouse, says F8, B9.
No, I disagree. I love pushing Harry down the board.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It really did not work out for me this game.
Alright, let's keep going.
Oh, man. So what were you suggesting? I give my queen?
Yeah, I just take it. I won't give a second knight. Promise. Yeah, go to
hold queen?
Yeah.
E2?
E2 or F1, both are fine. Yeah. Oh, yeah, take that knight, take that knight. Oh, even with the rook would have been better, because then you have knight at G7, bishop takes H6. But, yeah, he didn't take it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, still hold all the nasty pieces.
Gotcha.
I think I'm only checkmate to a queen or a rook. Uh, we're equal on time. Did not see that move.
Bishop and pawn are good for me, if ever possible.
I'm probably getting you a bishop. It's a no on the pawn. Okay, I'm having a good position now.
Awesome. I'll try to hold knights and stuff like that.
Yeah, if you can actually sit.
Sure.
Yeah, sit. That's good. And I should play faster.
Rook mates.
I have rook available, but it's putting me in a checkmate.
Oh, now take the rook. Now take the rook. Because you're not mated anymore. Thank you. Nice.
Well done.
You too. Nice king walking.
Yeah.
King walking is so important in bughouse or doubles chess. It really is.
Is that an expression, or are you just making it up?
No, I'm serious. Like, you need to know how to, just like you need to know checkmating patterns, you need to know king walking patterns. You need to know the best way to run your king out of danger in time scrambles and also just in general.
Okay. Good job then.
That's maybe another term for the books. All right, let's get another game going.
Chuck Moulton with the 100 bits. He's a doubles player as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm being a bit slow in the opening.
It's all right.
I'll try hard when we face someone really, really, really good.
Yeah.
This guy's playing very well.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure about that move though.
Pieces are very good here, like a knight.
Oh my gosh, what is happening in your position? In your black.
Oh, thank you. That'll do it. Nice.
Okay, here's the 2200. That's deserving of some try-harding. Problem is, I don't know any openings. There are openings, right?
Yeah, I'm working on an opening manual sort of right now, actually.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna need to read that then. Yeah, because I'm getting killed in the openings. Well, against the people who know what they're doing, at least.
Mm-hmm. Pawn is really good, actually.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna think then.
How do you differentiate between how good is how good?
Well, I think pawn might probably lead me to winning the game.
Yeah, so like, but you should have a system for making that call out, right?
Mm-hmm. I think it depends on who I'm partnered to. A lot of the time, like with one partner, I'll just say when anything is even
Pawn
like
given.
slightly good. It depends on their style. If they prefer attacking more, then I'd probably only say something's good if it's really good. But if they're like partners that really like trading for their partners, then I'll just say when it's good, even if it's just a little bit good. So it depends. Okay, pawn is good again, if possible.
Probably not gonna happen. Okay, it happened.
Oh, thank you.
I can get you anything you'd like.
Thank you, thank you. I'll put it to good use. Rook's good, if possible.
Rook was the most difficult one to fetch.
It's okay, I got him. I baited him into bishop at b2.
Clever. So I have yet to make a checkmate. Is that correct? We've been playing for 1 hour.
We gotta get you your checkmate. We'll find the time.
I'm gonna play super quickly and extremely aggressively.
Awesome. Let me know what pieces you want.
Pawn. Give me a pawn.
All right, coming.
Oh, a queen. That's gonna do the trick, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I see her making an impact on the very next move. I'm gonna sacrifice her anyway, though. I just under promoted to a knight. I just want everyone to be aware of that. Very much helped by the fact that I haven't turned on auto queen. I don't think I would have been able to do that otherwise. And knight and queen, or queen, knight or queen is good.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit for a bit because we're up on time. Helmsknight is far superior. That is absolutely correct, Silky man. But I bring value to the team. I exchange the pieces. I know what my role is. Often they say that an insufficient player can be very good if he knows his role very well.
Fair enough.
And that's what I'm doing right now. I sense that you're avoiding checkmating the guy.
No.
Actually, my guy's king ran away. Just go ahead. Get it over with. We gave it a try.
Okay, I'll see what I can do here. Oh, you looks like you're oh, partner, I have bad news. I have mate 1.
So do I.
I sit.
It's fine. Go ahead. We know that you deserved it. You're the one to
no, he
move.
moved too.
Oh, you actually made the move at the same time.
I thought that he was not going to move.
That is very funny. I'll get my chance
Yes.
at some point, but I want to earn it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm taking a pawn in the center. I thought it looked free. I may live to regret it.
You're fine.
Let's just
You're fine. Just like pawn at g3, I think.
This guy here. This guy here.
Nice.
How is Helmsknight and standard chess? Asks Kamakarm.
I'm okay. I need to play a lot more over the board tournaments. I haven't gotten around to it just yet because being busy and such. But yeah, I've been doing a few hours of like studying every day almost for chess.
Because I remember watching you doing like the chess grind. Mm-hmm. At some point, you had a goal to become much better at chess.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember watching you like a year ago.
Mm-hmm. No, I still have the same goal. I mean, I've improved a lot since then. I was like 1800. Now I'm like holding close to like 2200 online.
That's very good.
Yeah. So, and I noticed that it helps a lot with my bughouse. I've made a dramatic improvement with my doubles chess play as well, thanks to improving my chess.
Wow, really? You had potential to be even better?
Yeah, I really want to...
I thought you were pretty good to start with.
Thank you. Alright, watch out. You have knight takes... Yeah, that's a good move. Do you want to sit for like pawn at e7?
Pawn would be very nice.
Yeah, I'll get you that. Right. Let's see how I can do that.
Just give your queen.
Okay.
Oh, really? You should have done it the previous move then.
Oh, whoa. He's getting in.
Earlier it was check.
No, I'm so safe. Don't worry, I'm so safe. 10 out of 10
Yeah, no, I can see your king being safe.
So safe plus solid. That's another bughouse term, safe plus solid.
Oh, what does it mean?
Oh, whoa. Oh, no, I'm safe. Just take that. It just means that you're safe.
I actually got a checkmate.
Yay, awesome.
First checkmate of the day.
You saved me from my end over here. Things are getting dicey.
Happy to help, partner.
Thank you.
Are there over-the-board bughouse tournaments? Asks Kama.
I mean, they used to organize certain bughouse gatherings on a yearly basis. I don't know how active that is anymore. I know that they play quite a bit of bughouse at World Open, but as for like actually organized tournaments, it's very rare. Like maybe once in a blue moon at random locations, but nothing much, sadly.
As always, I got myself into a lot of trouble.
Oh, you're so safe. You're fine.
I don't know. Somehow I survived that. I don't think it was deserved, but I'm still kicking. Let's take this one. Yeah, I'm not feeling super safe.
Oh, you're fine. I'm not giving any material.
You sure?
I am so sure.
For my benefit or yours?
Yours. Yeah, yours. But yeah, my position's fine.
Yeah, I kind of see you giving him some stuff though.
We're up time, so I can always sit.
Okay. Hold a knight. Hold everything.
Okay, I do not know how.
Is this where I play chess and beat him?
This is where you play chess and beat him.
Okay, but I can do that.
All right, awesome. I take vacation. I watch and learn.
I'm so slow though. Also, I'm missing my own ideas. I was supposed to take that bishop. Now he ran away.
At least now you can capture on G2. Be safe.
Yeah, I'm kind of safe already.
Yeah.
Well, give me one more move.
Yeah, I'm just getting a little extra time. Place a check.
So am I now safe or am I safe and solid?
You're definitely safe plus solid.
Okay. And when are you just safe?
Maybe it's always both together. You can be sort of safe, but if you're 100% safe, we call it safe plus solid. Like safe to the point where you almost have initiative.
Okay. I'm safe and solid.
Exactly. It means it just means that your position is also superior.
Although I think actually I got my king into more trouble than it was in originally. Is castling always a good idea?
Yeah, usually. Depends.
Because I feel like very often whenever I castle, my opponent is just ready for it.
But that's fine. Your opponent attacking you is totally fine as long as you can defend afterwards. I feel like sometimes people are a bit afraid to be like sacrificed on or attacked, but really knowing how to defend gets you out of those problems. And a lot of the time, certain players like it when players sacrifice material to try and get an attack because they can give that material to their partner, which is good. A lot of attacks don't need to be feared.
Yeah, so F8 B9 in the chat is saying it's not good to castle when there's a pawn drop close to the king on H3.
It depends. I would disagree with that. I think the pawn drop on H3 is completely defendable. But if they have maybe a queen, then if they have a queen and the ability to do pawn to H3, then yeah, maybe don't castle in that situation. But like if they don't have a queen, like 80% of the time I'd say it's totally fine to castle. Maybe even higher percent.
I give checkmate with 3 pawns.
All right. Coming. I give you queen. The queen is trapped.
Yeah, queen might do the trick. Yeah, Lolly. I've also been at a classical tournament with friends playing doubles chess like this over the board. It's a lot of fun. The friends I played with was Levon Aronyan, Veselin Topalov, Fabiano Caruana. It was quite the evening.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Aronyan thought I was not very good.
Harsh critic.
Well, it was fair. It was fair. I think I was overly concerned about that concept of time being more important than anything else. Mm-hmm. And so I was completely ruining my position in the first 5 seconds only to get a 1 second time advantage.
Okay.
But I feel like if my partner had played correctly, that 5 second time advantage would have been pretty, or 1 second. Well, that time advantage would be very valuable. I'm probably getting checkmated.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that, but hold a queen just in case.
Bishop g6, and then I'll set for a second. I won't give any pawns. c3.
Who was my partner? We were rotating partners, Spills.
Oh, okay. There you go. We've got 1 pawn. Yeah, just maybe yeah, I like that move. That's a good one. You're so safe. Maybe. Here's a
hold knight.
Hold knight. Maybe.
Well, at this point, I'm not sure you have any knights to get.
F5's good if you can get that move in at some point.
Yeah, sure.
Knight is.
You put Grace.
I might have put the knight on the board.
Grace. It was the only.
It's okay. I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna give a queen instead. You'll be so fine.
I think he's going knight hunting. No, okay, that's fine.
All right, my knight's going down. My knight's going to f2 maybe. Hopefully. Okay, watch out for knight takes g5.
Yeah, I kind of noticed.
I'm
very dead.
Maybe just queen at f5. Yeah, queen at f5.
Yeah, okay. Are you still holding the knight?
Yeah, rook mates you too. Okay, take that. Let me see if I can find a way to give checkmate here.
It better happen very quickly.
I'm gonna find a way, alright? Just stay safe.
Yeah. I'm super safe.
Safe plus solid, I'd say.
Yeah.
Can I put like 20 knights on the board though?
Yeah, I would prefer not. And also, I'm gonna put a lot of knights on the board.
Oof, take that. Take the
it's
queen.
Checkmate.
Oh,
it's checkmate.
Oh, it's checkmate. Oh no. I see it. All right. Oh wait, yeah. Okay. I'm not giving a knight. Never give a knight. I have 2 knights on the board though.
Yeah, he checkmated me.
No, you're so safe. You're fine. E7.
Okay.
Oh, that'll do it.
Oh.
Oh wait,
I'm giving up. You're giving me the confidence. Okay, now my confidence is wrong.
Sit.
What? What? What just happened?
I just lost my mind. That's what just happened.
Ooh, my opponent is just going, what, in the chat. He thought the game was over. Tagbon, I will think positively. Wow, how can I not after that? What?
That was something. I can't believe that worked. Okay, I need to take a sip of water after that one. I don't know. All right, let's continue.
Yeah, I mean, we're invincible. I feel after that game, wow. Wait, my opponent has a special opening prepared, and I am not ready for this. Tenacious defending. Yeah, that's what I say a lot.
Good defending, indeed. Bishop's good.
Bishop not coming. I'm just putting all my pieces on the board. I don't care. Let's get them on here.
Bishop's really good.
Well, I mean, you basically have all the pieces on the board. I don't know what else I can get you.
All right, just a pawn. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm good now. Don't need anything else. Got some good stuff happening over here.
Your sound is a bit quiet, says Hunter, compared to me.
Move the microphone a bit closer.
You may think Grace is silent. You may think I am loud.
All right.
I'm happy with your phrasing, though, Hunter.
Tell me if that's better, chat. All right, I have mate coming. Maybe. Yes, I do.
Well, you could have said hammer is very loud, which many people would have said before you. But you chose to say Grace is quiet. I'm just going to sit because I'm very afraid I'm going to do something wrong.
Okay. Yeah, take a vacation.
Yeah, I think that's best. I'm up by 11 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Good on the clock.
The trick to bughouse is to checkmate your opponent, says QT.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, it's my turn. However, I will note that I have won a lot of bughouse games today without checkmating. Just gonna put that out there. Oh, I made a mistake. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm super safe. I mean, compared to some of the positions I had today, I am so safe.
You are. And I'm about to start going in. Honing in over here.
How is Hammer's rating higher? Asks Jake. Well, it's just the magic of the system. It knows to appreciate the guy getting the pieces.
Yes.
For the checkmater.
Can't argue with that.
Do you have like names for the different roles?
Maybe I should make some. No, not really.
So you would call yourself like an attacker?
Yeah. That's probably a fair role.
And am I the traitor or the weak link?
Oh God, I don't know. All right, let me just. Okay,
Could be either. One player is the hammer, suggests Tag Bond. I like that.
Okay, I'll play this safe.
But I feel like in this pairing, Grace is the hammer, and it makes me a bit sad.
All right,
well, the hammer has to be the one, annihilating, hammering the opponents, right?
Mm-hmm. Can you take the bishop for me? It's mate.
Okay.
I hope. Yes.
Oh, I hope.
No. I know.
I'll take the.
Let me adjust what I said there.
Actually, we're losing.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, they could have been sitting. They were up on time.
No, it's okay. I was sitting too, so I just had to place mate in one. We're all worked out.
One is the anvil. In this case, hammer is the anvil. Yeah, thank you, Tagbon. Appreciate your support as always. I'm just gonna put pieces on the board. I'm done with this development thing. Whenever you give me pieces, it's such a rare occasion. I'm just gonna put them on the board.
Knight is good.
I can get you a knight.
Cool.
Okay, I made a blunder. Okay, maybe that knight isn't coming. Okay, there you got the knight, but it was
Thanks.
a bit late.
All good. Pawns are good here.
No pawns coming your way. Are you holding pawns?
Not really.
No, never mind. Alex asks, when you ask for a piece, do you expect a fair trade? Or do you want to sacrifice? I feel like this is related to my question about callouts and whether or not you kind of have to specify how good something is.
Yeah, you probably just have to specify then. A lot of the time, it just means, in general, it means for a fair trade. And sometimes
really?
Yeah, most of the time it'll mean that. But also a piece for a pawn is considered almost a fair trade in a lot of cases. But I would
because
say
when you make the call out for a pawn,
yeah, I'll just usually
you're basically saying that a bishop is not good enough.
No, if because it's me specifically though, like I said, it kind of depends on the player. When I say something's good, it means that you can sacrifice if you want to, if it doesn't hurt your position too much. Because usually when I'm asking for pieces, it means that I have the initiative, and whatever pieces you're going to give to get me the pieces that I need won't hurt me. If that makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
All right, no queen. I'm giving a rook. Hope that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just put my queen deep into enemy territory. No worries.
All right.
Okay, Chuck is telling me the generally accepted piece values. I gotta write this down. Pawns 1.
I don't really understand
Knights,
what those
bishops, and rooks being worth the same. That's not gonna work for me.
Yeah, I don't know how much I agree with that.
That system is gonna freak me out.
I'd have to, I don't really understand that, but yeah.
Okay, I made a lot of trades which made my position worse. But I am getting you a rook potentially.
Yeah. I'm safe, but I'm not too happy yet.
I'm reasonably happy. Oh, oof.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
just knighted G2.
Okay. I'm feeling very unhappy about knight to
Oh,
H5.
no, you had mate. You had to go knight E3. Knight E3, pawn G2. But yeah, this is fine too. Yep.
Really? That's mate? How can you tell?
Pattern I just recognize the pattern. I just look at it and I am pretty sure that I was gonna get you like more pieces. So.
Okay, so you're basically in your
Yeah.
calculations.
Yeah.
You're.
Yeah, go pawn at G2, then queen at H1.
I was gonna do that. You can't see my screen, but that pawn was hovering above G2 as you said it.
Okay, I just have to get up time. And then oh god, I gave him the queen. That lets him do
Yes,
that.
you did give him a queen. Yes.
Well, yeah, I'm down so much time. I was just pre-moving trying to get up time.
Okay.
Yeah, I made it.
Oh yeah, I gave him a queen. That's not good.
Yeah. Oh, this
My
is
bad.
that was just time was the only problem that game.
Okay. The more times I spam the peace emote, the better that piece is, it says Gina. That is a good way putting it. The more aggressive your voice is, the better the piece is. I feel like that's how it is in every type of double game. I watch a bit of Fortnite lately, and at the end, when things intensify, people start screaming into their microphones.
Yeah. You can usually tell by how they say it. They don't even need to say like it's really good. They can just say like pawn good, pawn. That's usually what
I just sacrificed my queen, by the way, so
that's
if
fine.
I can get some pieces.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, I gave away my queen. I'm starting to regret it.
I'm gonna give you a knight and you'll be good.
If you give me a knight, I will checkmate this guy.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, Medical, this is Bughouse. We're trying to rename it to Doubles Chess so that it's more descriptive. Rebranding happening in progress. I'm just gonna castle. I don't care. Castling is always good, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what my chess coach told me.
Alright, do you want to sit for
I'm sitting for the potential of getting a queen.
Alright, let's see what I can do about that.
Wow, that's a risky move.
Fine.
Well, if he plays queen h5?
No, that's fine. And I can just go here.
f7, I guess. Oh, he got that. That was nice of him.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not even mated. He needs like a few more things.
What's the difference between Crazy House and Bughouse? Asks Slayer Rocker.
Well, a lot. Bughouse, you have or doubles chess, you have a partner in a second board, and whatever pieces you take go to your partner. Whereas Crazy House, you're playing on one board just against your own opponent, and pieces you take from your opponent, you get to reuse.
Which game is easier?
I would say they're both difficult in different ways.
I feel like Crazy House is easier because you control your own destiny
I would say,
in a whole different way.
I would say that Crazy House is probably, I wouldn't say it's an easier game, but it's definitely a game where there's less variables going on at the same time. Like
Isn't that basically the definition of easier?
Maybe. I mean, if you were to define it that way, then I mean, chess I would consider to be pretty difficult, probably more so than Bughouse maybe. I don't, it's really hard to say. I don't know. I don't know. Bishop's good. Pawns.
You might be getting a bishop if my opponent is feeling generous. He wasn't. Hey Marius, how are you doing today? Helmsknight does not have a chess title, no. Her prowess is primarily in doubles chess, but she's getting better.
Yeah.
At the original game as well.
Really want to get a chess title. It's a goal. Oh, well, I had mate. It's awkward.
I might checkmate my opponent.
Nice.
Man, whenever I have the checkmating attack, they resign.
Fear.
Yeah. I need to work on my openings.
I survived the tilt. Oh, and I'm reading something that's not directed towards me.
Yeah, I really need to work on my openings.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't rewind your board, otherwise I see what line you're playing. Yeah, just take that step G1. Yeah.
I think I made a good decision. I had the choice between protecting one of my guys or just letting it die.
Mm-hmm.
And I let him die.
Like the way you said that. So, yeah. No knight here. Knight's kind of bad.
Yeah, that's fine. Ooh. Okay, I might get a new queen, but the fact that my opponent voluntarily let me get a new queen.
No, that was bad for him. You're so safe. You can just
so safe.
Wait, just be careful because his idea is to take on e2 twice, then knight at f3.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, let him. No, don't let him do that. Okay, just go. I'm gonna say no knight still. All right.
Yeah. Queens.
Yes.
I mean, you got way more than a 0.4 second head start. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
That's good.
That.
I guess you look.
Hold rooks,
did you look at my board before asking? Because I feel like.
Yeah, but I feel like you looking at my board
position...
is a different thing than me looking at your board.
No, but even if I was to look at my partner, because sometimes what they have as a plan in their mind won't go according to Queen's coming.
Sit.
Yeah, queen mate, so I'm sitting.
I'm gonna chess this guy.
Oh wait a second. Never mind.
I'm chessing the guy.
No. I got some stuff. I've got some magic happening over here. Found a little move.
Okay.
That's good. Well, you're 2,300. Wow. You're rated higher now than on the other. Oh my gosh. This is it. Yeah, but I feel like you're underrated on your main account. You're very strong
I mean, I'm
player.
playing with you, who's 2,800.
Okay.
That kind of messes up your ratings, right?
I'd still say it evens out at the end.
Okay.
So all makes sense when you play a variety of teams.
Sure. Tagbon has a request for you.
Okay.
Let Hammer just chess the guy. Just
all right.
once.
So that means I'm gonna play. Okay, next game I'm gonna play extremely fast. Get up like 40 seconds on the clock and let you chess.
Wow.
That's the goal.
I feel like that's gonna be a very solid strategy that no one's gonna have the right answer to.
Yeah, tough. That would be very scary, I'd imagine. Getting chessed. Up, down 40 seconds. Whew.
Oh, I gave away my queen. I wasn't actually expecting him to take my queen. Mm-hmm. Can I get a knight?
No, we're down time, sadly.
Can I get
maybe
anything?
Knight takes d4 is good for you. Pieces
then I'll do that.
Yeah, you're safe. You're so safe. All right, knight mates
safe.
For me.
Hold rooks.
I gotcha. That's
knight mates.
Yeah, knight mates. Go to e7. Yeah. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, this is a bit problematic.
Yeah.
Can't hold a rook. I guess just take it and step down. Oh, no. You're stepping into mate in 1, and a rook's coming in 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let me think. Do I have any tricks at all? See if I can distract the queen. Come on, take with the queen. Take. Oh, okay. No, that was my only trick.
Yeah.
Alright, tough.
Is a rook coming or a queen coming?
It's the queen.
Yeah, well, I don't think I could defend against that regardless, right?
Yeah. You're probably right. You're right. We can accept a rematch. Alright, let's do the whole chessing strategy.
I have a way better opening than I'm used to. It's weird. So, feels so weird.
This team might be hard to get up time on, though.
I'm way up on time on mine.
Sadly misplayed into a French position, which is not fun in bughouse, for me at least. Okay, we're slowly getting up time. Do you have more pieces than your opponent, or?
Not really.
Alright. Just wanted to see if you want a chess right now.
I'm getting a queen.
Okay. I'm gonna let you chess for a little bit.
Okay. I'm not getting a queen.
I'm losing.
I'm getting a queen.
You...
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. We're up 7 seconds.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna... There's gonna be a queen trade on my board. I'm gonna get you a queen and lose a queen as well.
Okay.
Yeah. You just tell me when you want me to move.
Yeah, sure. But you let me know when we're down on time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
You're up 3 seconds.
Wow, what a move. That was a really good move by him, actually.
Looks like, okay. But we are now even on the clock. We're down time.
Okay, I'm protecting my king.
Nice.
Oh, you told me I was gonna get a heads up.
sorry, I forgot the 0.4 rule. I said that there was gonna be a queen trade, remember? I said that once I start moving, there's gonna be a queen
but in
trade.
addition to a 0.4 rule, then there should be like a forgetting rule of,
okay,
of 20
forgetting
seconds.
rule. Forgetting rule. Alright, whoa. Okay, whoa. Queen's gonna mate me.
Well, I mean, that call was made... Oh, actually, maybe it was my responsibility to make the call. I'm not sure. These calls are confusing me.
I'm just gonna hope he takes c6 here. Please take c6. Please take c6. Oh, damn it. Alright, I'm mated in a hot second.
That's not great.
It's not great at all.
I feel like I should have had that. I'm not sure what I did wrong. Too slow. I have an own emote for being too slow. I think that just...
No, it maybe we should have just moved a little sooner rather than once downtime. Maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, tough. Alright, we can try that strategy again though. I'll get us up a bit more time than 7 seconds.
I'm try-harding right now. Okay. Feels bad.
Alright, I'm gonna get us up so much time. Oh, free queen!
Oh, I pre-moved.
I've just won you like rooks and queens.
I made a pre-move I shouldn't have, but I'm fine now. So safe. Safe and solid.
Amazing.
I feel like our opponents just want this over with.
Probably.
I made a mistake, and then he made a mistake. Seems to be going around.
Rook mates?
Okay. Actually, Jake, whenever you take the opponent's queen, you're actually 2 queens up because you're a queen up on both boards.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was calling it solid when we were 2 queens up.
Yeah. Alright.
These guys really don't want to play us. Huh?
Yeah, no. Okay, I'll try to get us up time again. Gotta do that strategy at least once. No queen.
Safe and solid.
Mm-hmm.
All the way.
I'm safe now, queen.
Yeah, once again I castled and I got myself into trouble.
You're fine. The main defense there is to take and then knight at f5.
Take knight at f5.
Yeah,
okay, that's useful information.
Yeah,
I think
that is.
I can use that strategy.
That is always the main defense in that position, and it works really well because once you want them to take the rook on f8 because once your queen takes back, you're so safe.
I'm gonna sit and give you a queen at an opportune moment.
Okay. Yeah, pieces are good.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take the knight.
Gotcha. Yeah, pawn or bishop's good. Let me think.
Hold the queen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, can I have a pawn, please?
Yes.
Right, fantastic.
Let's just take this guy. This is doubles chess, IJH, also known as bughouse. So whenever I take a piece, which is quite often, Grace gets it on her board and can then put it into the position any way she likes, very often resulting in checkmate.
I was going to say, IJH definitely knows what this is. I think he's more concerned and confused with what we're doing on different accounts.
Oh.
Yeah, IJH is actually a bughouse. He streams bughouse himself.
Oh,
Doubles
okay.
chess. Yeah.
My bad.
No, all good. I'm sure there's other people.
Maybe
like
he's watching my game and wondering what on earth is this guy doing.
No. You're so safe.
I'm very safe. My king is having a picnic over at White's place.
I've got some very angry knights around my opponent's king.
Yeah, my king was just strolling around, having a good time, seeing the sights. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of my position right now, but we'll make it work. Hammer with the king attack, yeah. It's the closest thing to a king attack I get on this stream.
Can I have a pawn?
Yes.
Thanks.
Would you also like a bishop?
I would like you to not give a bishop, actually.
That's fine.
Oh, interesting. What's this move? Pawn's good again. Pawn's amazing.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, because you need to intensify your voice.
I'll intensify. Yes, I'll intensify.
I'm gonna give a knight. I can give you a queen at your leisure. Ooh, but you're also giving up a queen.
Trading queens, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, yeah, don't move for a second.
We're down on time.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can go. Pieces are good. Bishop is good. Bishop's amazing. But only if it doesn't mate you.
Yeah.
It might be mating you. Maybe go knight at e5 is an idea. Because if he takes, you have mate on h2 with the queen. And they might miscoordinate.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what he does. Okay, he took that way. Okay, take the bishop if he drops it on e6. Yeah, take that. It's gonna.
Sure.
Yeah, just take it. You're just so safe.
It's completely ruining my position.
No, you're so safe. Rook at f6. He has no attack on you anymore. Now you're completely safe. Less solid.
I think we have different definitions of that.
Okay. Yeah. Nice move. Yeah. No, you're so safe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Very safe.
Yeah.
Very safe.
So safe.
There's a new article. I have.
Oh, watch out for it. Okay, well, there you go. Watch out for you're mating him. What were you gonna say?
So Shlomo is saying there's a new article in the media today that chess players are losing weight playing the game, and he's wondering if that, in my experience, that is true. I gotta say, my experience, not so much. I don't know. I feel like the article said something about losing weight while at tournaments. And that I think is true in my personal experience. It's just that the time outside of tournaments is rough on me.
Oh, capture on e6 twice.
I'm going to give checkmate in one move.
There you go. Nice. So now you're mating more than me these past few games.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Nice.
I found the opponent I needed.
Pawn's good, or knight. My opponent decided to push his c pawn, and I'm going to punish it.
Yeah, but your intensifying was not really very good.
It
was a bit casual, I feel.
What's casual?
Your
my pawn, my asking for a pawn. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I gotta.
So I had to glance at your position before deciding to give a full piece.
All right. I'll work on it. It's important.
But at least I did realize that it was good enough to give a piece. My guy is putting bishops on their starting square. I think he's not having a good time.
No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving and we can maybe do the chess thing.
Never mind the chess thing. How about you give me some pieces for a change?
Coming. You get. Let's see. I will just take you.
Wow.
I'm getting in on the f7 square. It's pretty decent.
I'll just do this.
Bishop's good. I'll sit for it.
Okay, he just gave me the queen. I think he made a mistake. I don't think that was his intention.
Nice, resign.
Rebranding in action, Vortical.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm way above you on the rating list.
Yeah.
Better than Helmsknight. I think that's going to be my new.
Yes. All right, let's see. How much you want to think that I'm going to mate him on h2 here?
I don't know. My guy's not moving.
Okay, my goal is to get to the h2 square. Okay, I'll take that. Never mind.
So who actually invented Bughouse, asks Marius.
I'm not sure, actually. It's a very good question.
Whoever it was, that person is pretty smart.
Yeah.
It's a good game. I feel like there should be more team games in chess. Right now, there's so many computer games that are kind of showcasing teamwork and stuff like that. So I feel like chess needs to not only like we're doing now promote doubles chess, but also actively invent new variants for teams in chess.
Yeah.
Rosen just rated with a group of 187.
Thank you. That's amazing. Oh, I got mate, by the way.
I saw.
Got him. Let's continue.
We're playing some doubles chess, formerly known as bughouse. We're killing everyone, but feel free to challenge us if you are willing to suffer defeat in front of everyone else.
Yeah, let's get more people in the random pool. Join in or send us a match.
We're playing 3-minute games. Is that the time control for bughouse? Is there like one time control everyone agrees to?
Well, before everything shifted to chess.com, the sort of standard was 2-minute, but now the standard is 3-minute. But I'll still often play custom matches of 2-minute games, because I feel like that's what a lot of us sort of old timers are used to.
Are you an old timer?
I don't know. I don't know what to call us. Older timer. Pieces are good here.
I'm just putting my guys on the board.
And I'll just win you some pawns. Take some.
I'm attacking.
Stuff. Nice.
Hey Tommy, how are you doing today? Are you here to watch me checkmate people? Or are you here to watch Grace checkmate people?
Or shuffle my bishop around the board 5
Wow,
times.
my guy is going crazy. I believe I'm gonna give checkmate. Not quite sure how, but it's gonna happen.
I believe.
He is not solid. Knight might be mate. Knight is mate. Rook is mate. Queen is mate.
Got a lot of stuff.
If only bishop was mate.
I'll get you.
I should have just taken. I made a mistake. I'm just gonna sit for a bit and see what happens.
Sure.
Marius, you're so jinxing it. Full moon and Friday the 13th, and he's announcing it, number one, 10 minutes before Norway stops having Friday the 13th.
Oh my gosh.
And not having any sort of consideration for the rest of the world. And number two, massively jinxing it.
Wow.
For the final minutes. My opponent is not having a good time right now. Pawn mates, knight mates, queen mates. Every single piece mates.
Coming. Think I can do that. That's the one.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Nice, good job.
I castled, and once again, I feel like I shouldn't have done that.
No, you're so safe here. This is like the prime time to castle is when their bishop on c8 isn't connected to h3.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Prime time.
I'm spending too much time. You're spending too much time. Thank you.
I'll get you some stuff.
Thank you. Can I trade knights?
Yep.
Oh, and I gave him a bishop, by the way.
That's fine. Can I get a bishop? Just to stay safe here.
Yep.
Thanks.
Do you want one more?
Sure.
Nah, you're not getting it.
That's fine. I'll get you some pieces.
You're not really going to use a queen for anything, are you?
I might have a place for her.
Oh, you are attacking. Okay, I'll get you that queen.
I'll make it mate. Alright, bishop or 2 pawns, mate? Thank you. Alright, almost. Almost mate. I'll get there.
Almost mate.
It's almost mate. It's almost mate.
I stopped playing.
I went... I saw a ghost. I saw a ghost. Maybe maybe I need one more pawn. Or a rook.
You can get a
mates.
rook?
Yeah, rook will mate in 2.
No, you take the rook. How about you take the rook?
Oh, okay. I'll take the rook. I'll take the rook.
I give checkmate.
You can give checkmate.
It's a turnaround.
It's a little turnaround, yeah.
Okay, so there's this guy. He has very specialized openings. If I could get a pawn, I would appreciate that now.
Mm-hmm.
Or how do you feel? Putting a pawn on e6 here, is that silly?
It's pretty good. I think you can maybe play queen takes d5.
Yeah.
And then you would need a knight as well for c7.
Ah, that's true. So I've had some openings where my opponent is offering me a lot of pawns. So how much is the initiative, or rather the quick development of pieces, worth compared to getting pawns? Because I feel like if you can get a lot of pawns in front of your king, you're always going to win.
What do you mean by getting pawns in front of your king?
Kind of just putting them, making sure that nothing can attack you.
No, I consider that to be bad, actually, to place pawns around your king when there's not actually a specific threat you're defending against. Because in bughouse, we know it's a very aggressive initiative, like, heavy game. So when you play passively, it usually hurts you more than it'll actually help your position. But I would say, in general, like, when it comes to, were you saying speed versus trading?
Well, no, right now I'm saying giving up pawns in the opening has a big cost, because it gives both your opponent and your partner's opponent a lot of potential for kind of protection.
I think that pawns are usually used more often for attacking in the opening, actually. Like how you had there, like pawn at d6 was an idea, right? So I would say that a lot of there actually are some lines where a pawn sacrifice in the opening is just the theory. So I'd say that it's not a huge deal to be down a pawn in the opening, but in general, pawns are really good in the opening for either side, usually. But it's usually more because of attacking reasons than defending reasons.
Okay. Marius asks, how much crossover is there between Crazy House and Bughouse?
Quite a bit. with like just knowing patterns of checkmates, king walks, defense, this sort of stuff. A lot of that translates. But other than that, there's a lot more going on in Bughouse than in Crazy House. There's this whole second board, and you have a second person as well that you're communicating with. So that all would be completely new, and that's why a lot of times Crazy House players won't necessarily be good at Bughouse right away, but they will definitely have some advantage. But I'd say that so with chess players, people who are very good at chess will have a bit of a advantage being new to Bughouse over someone who doesn't know chess. So they both translate, but they're both very different as well, I'd say. It's just the patterns in Crazy House that would be more similar than patterns in chess. It's also interesting to note that in chess there's all this endgame theory, but in Bughouse there's never endgames. Very rarely, unless you're up a ton of time and you're chessing.
Yeah, that's true.
And if anyone in chat does want to partner up, we will be, I will be going solo in some time and partnering up with some people in the chat if you guys are interested in teaming up. We're going to be doing that as well today on the show.
Get yourself carried by Grace. I think that's a sweet deal.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Oh, fear, maybe. They don't want to play us. There we go. We have a game.
So I let him sacrifice the queen for 2 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm doing well.
Your position looks
Just
great.
hold a queen.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you a queen.
That's nice. I think I may have blundered. Okay, but he didn't care. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing pawns over here. Literally just taking pawns. Alright, what's good for me? Knights, 2 knights and a rook is good.
I can get you 1 knight and a fork.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning I have the potential for another knight. So did you want that second guy knight thing?
No, it's fine now. Don't worry
You can
about
choose between a knight and a bishop.
it. Bishop.
I may be able to get you a rook. And by maybe, I mean I'm definitely getting you a rook.
Alright, then pawn mates. Awesome. Got him.
Good communication.
Mm-hmm.
Important in every partnership.
Very important. So let's play for, let's say, another 3 games, and then I think I'm going to jump into some partnerships with the people in chat who are interested in joining.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Awesome. This has been great. My goodness. We went above and beyond expectation with our speed run.
Yeah? I thought we were going to get even higher. I know that,
you have good expectations.
that we're the dream team.
Yes.
I thought we were going to do even better.
Team. Alright, knight is good.
You can't have one.
It's not allowed. Alright, that's
well,
fine.
It's gonna hurt my position so much that I'm choosing not to do it.
No problem.
Sometimes you have to make those decisions too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can provide what your partner is asking for, but you choose not to. Here's the queen, though.
Thank you.
Which is the reward for your patience.
Knight and a pawn is almost mating him.
I can give you both of those things.
Awesome.
But I'm a bit skeptical about the almost part of your call out.
Thank you.
Maybe I'm gonna give checkmate. No. I'll let you do the. Oh, there's a knight. I could have given you a knight.
No, yeah. Well, oh, sorry. Knight still mates in one.
Yeah, sure.
You're right. I could have done it before.
If something goes wrong, always blame your partner.
Yeah, that's a very important rule.
It comes very naturally to me. That's fine.
That's good.
Ooh, just at the right moment, getting that pawn for some defensive duties.
Nice.
What can I get you?
Knights will be good at some point.
Ooh. No, I'm good. I'm safe. Safe and solid.
Awesome.
Don't worry. What were you saying again? Knights?
Yeah, knight will be good. Knights and rooks.
I can get you 2 knights.
Awesome.
Queen. No, I can't get you a queen. I can get you a pawn. No, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't really need anything right now. Maybe a couple pawns is
I'll
good.
give you a pawn and a knight.
Of course he went down.
Oh.
Of course he went down where I had mate in one. I was like canceling and I'm like, he might do that. And he did. That's fine. I have mate in one now. 2.
Okay, last one.
Yep.
Let's make it a good one.
All right.
I'm try-harding. I'm moving very quickly. Getting up on time.
Yeah, maybe this will be your time to chess. Little chess action. My opponent's not really moving.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a chess game then.
I'm just not moving now. This is it.
Yeah.
This is just me watching you play chess.
Yeah.
I sit.
I do that pretty well.
I've heard.
Oh, my opponent is also not too shabby. Getting some control of the dark squares. I'm gonna take this one. Get my rook into the center. Both of them. Would be embarrassing if he somehow could capture a knight right now.
Oh, God. No, I do not know how to move. I've forgotten how to move. It's not even my turn, but, you know.
Check.
That's a very strong check. Oh, there you go. Wow.
Okay, thank you for playing with me.
Thank you so much for joining me on the show.
I never heard you call out the sack sit.
Sack sitting. Yeah.
So I'm a bit disappointed that the one new phrase didn't actually happen.
Maybe it happened, but I forgot to call it out.
Yeah, maybe. But thanks for having me, and for everyone joining Grace in the next games. Good luck, and exchange all the pieces. She's going to be the one doing the attacking.
Thank you so much for joining me on the show. This was a ton of fun.
Bye, everyone.
All right, bye-bye. All right, I need to get my camera up. That is a thing. That should probably happen now. Let's do that. I'm gonna copy that over. If I can figure out how to add a camera source, because I don't know how to do that. Where are the moderators? Who can help me figure out how to add a camera source real quick here? And then, yeah, we can get started with our queue for people who would like to partner up and get started here. Yes, OBS. I do not know how to add a camera source, but yeah, we're gonna get it up. It's gonna be okay. Everyone remain calm. Slight hiccup. Add video. Is it video source? Okay. Alright, there we go. Fabulous. Thank you. That's good. I just need to do one thing. There we go. Now we are actually in the right place. Fabulous. Okay. There we go. Yay! That's good. It's good when you have a camera. So who would like to partner up? Who do we have in the queue? Thank you, IGH. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Professional, as you can tell, right? Okay. Let's get started. Who's in the queue first? We got IJH first. Fabulous. All right, so let's do it. How are we doing it? Is it do you guys have the ability to type in doubles for dummies? I can show you how to do it. I could also type in your names if you give me your full name. Let me try that. That might be the simplest way to do this. So, how many people do we have in the queue? Are we doing one game per partner? Just before we get started here. / partner username. Yeah. I got it here. It's just like she's vertical. Oh my gosh. I hear my cat just like crying and angry at me in the background. Just adjust this ever so slightly. Okay, good. Fantastic. Alright. We are partnered. Let's just jump in. Let me know in chat, moderator, how many games you're doing per player based off how many people we got in the queue. And we'll be communicating through buttons, and I'll try and give some some commentary on what's going on while we do that too. Yes, nice opening, IJH. I like your d4 stuff going on there. For those who don't know, I love playing d4 in bughouse. Doubles chess. We'll get there. All right. Alright, do I two sacks it or not two sacks it? That is the question. Probably gonna just defend here, actually. 2 games per player? Awesome. Sounds good. I'm just gonna move around a couple things here so it'll be easy to partner up with you all between games. Alright. Looks good. Just take that. Do a little sack sitting. See, we're now using the term. Trades are good. I'll be communicating through buttons, but I'll also try and say out loud what I'm doing there so you guys know. Alright. Just go here. So my partner's done a really good job at defending, it looks like. Not too much scary stuff going on over there anymore. Meanwhile here, my position is okay. Could be better. But my idea is that I'm going to probably tell my partner to sit, see if they see it in time. Yes, good. So now my partner is sitting, because I don't want to allow bishop at g5 as a little bit of an annoying move. So I'll just take this knight, and I'll tell my partner to trade. Trades are now good. Say like knights and bishops are what I want. Yeah, so I'll just play bishop, knight at e4. Try and get a bit of an attack going here. And I'll play knight at h4. Just going to put some pressure on the queen. Try and take the king's... It's not necessarily that I want a queen for myself. It's more that I want to take away defenders from my opponent. So my partner is in some trouble, unfortunately. And I don't think I'll be able to help him get out of it. Sadly. We're downtime. Otherwise, maybe I could have some chances to checkmate here. Oh wait, whoa. Okay, go. Things are looking a little dubious. Do I have any way to mate him here? Wait, I have an idea. Okay, I have mating. Alright, got him. Phew! That was about to get really dicey, wasn't it? I should let my cat in. Probably. Give me 1 second. Let me just turn this off while I do that. She is crying like there's no tomorrow. Alright. Let's continue. We got another game with IJH. Let's get them. Alright, we can abort and try and see if we can find higher rated opponents. Just for the fun of it. Alright, there we go. But we can also just play whatever opponents come first. We'll do that. Whatever opponents come first, I think, is a fair way to go around, because we don't know who's in the random pool also on the stream. I want to have a chance to play everyone. Yeah, that was a very close one. But we got out of the water. Got out of those treacherous waters. Alright, so knight is a little bit annoying. So I'll say no knight for a move. As you can see, he's trying to get it, but we are up a lot of time, and time is everything. Alright, okay now. Now everything's fine. My bishop shall cover c5, and I'll be safe forever. Alright, so he moves his knight from f3, instantly gives me an option to play knight at h4 and start making a bit of a light square like attack on the f3 and g2 squares, which is where I'm going to try and get in. Place some more pieces and create some pressure. Yeah, good stuff. And now I'm going to try and take away this knight, because this knight's one of his defenders, right, of f3. And I'd really like to get knight at f3 in at some point. So we're up a lot of time. It's really good. Alright, I'll just play d4, trying to keep the time advantage. If he captures, I get to, alright, so he doesn't, but now I can start actually going in on the dark squares. Kind of funny how plans change from something very different to another thing that's very different so quickly. But that's how it works in Bughouse. Like, you're constantly changing the plan of what you're actually trying to do. Depending on your partner's board, you might suddenly need to start trying to trade for them. Sometimes you're going to want to start defending instead of attacking if your partner needs you to hold material and maybe your attack involves giving some pieces. So your plans are always changing. So you always have to have tons of ideas in your head of what you could do in every position. You have to always be like, in this position, how could I do everything? It's a lot, but like I like to call it controlled chaos. So thank you so much for playing IGH. Good games. Who's next in the queue? Alright, next up we've got Scavenger. Let's get that started. I'm gonna do my best to type this in with all the letters and numbers. Alright, that should be right. We cannot partner at this time. Oh no, why? Not quite working. Yeah, vertical jump in the queue. Yeah, it's not working out for some reason. I can try again. Is that spelled right? Looks like it. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Awesome. Yeah, but usually if it lets me cancel the partnership, Gina, then it'll it's fine. It's only when your partner like logs off and you don't have a chance to cancel your partnership that can happen. So, all right, here we go. This will be a fun match. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so my opponent has a bit of a development advantage. This line's a little tricky. I feel like there might be a better way for black to play. I don't see this line too often, but it'd be worth maybe me looking into later, just to see if there's maybe a better solution rather than playing e6 in that position. Not sure how much I like the move e6. So my partner, trades are good for my partner. So I might just, I'm going to place a pawn. Don't want to, like, his bishop's eyeing g6, so I don't want to give him too much of, like, a light square sort of thing going on over there. So I'm not going to push, just going to place. I'm going to say knight's good for me. Okay, I'll just push e5 with the idea of if we trade everything off, my bishop can take h3. And my idea is to try and get an attack there then instead. So I'll just play bishop b6. Don't want to lose my bishop from having this very strong diagonal to g1, because there's a lot of threats there potentially. Alright, so he's going to go there. That's fine. I'm almost inclined to want to just take here on h2. The idea is if this knight from e4 ever moves, knight at g3 is a threat, and also if I take on g3, if he takes knight takes and I take on g3, pawn at g2, knight at h4 is now a threat. So I'm going to say pawns and bishops are very good for me in this position. And I'll probably sit for that if my partner's able to get it, and it'll be fabulous. And guys, seriously, just join in the pool. Don't worry at any level at all. Even if you've never played one Bughouse game or doubles chess game ever, just join in. Just join in. Oh, that's maybe not how you get a pawn. Maybe like e3 or something would be good here, or c3. I will think of alternatives in the meanwhile. What's a good thing that I could do here that's a little bit of a tricky move? I'm thinking knight at f5 is a good try. Pawn at e2 I would consider to be a bit of a risky move, just because it's giving him dark square. Or did he go pawn at e... Oh, he didn't go pawn at e2. Did he? No, he didn't, because I just said that e3 was maybe a good move. Oh, pawn mates for my partner. Oops. I'm going to type it to him and say, oops. Whoopsie doopsies. Could have gotten you that. Wasn't expecting such a turn of events over there. I like h4. Push Harry down the board. So black's idea would maybe be something like bishop at e3. Just try and get in a counterattack. Clocks are pretty even now, which is pretty fantastic. He'd probably just gonna take that bishop, and then I'll try and get him some pieces. But I also have my own threats with knight at g3 now coming in, which is my whole idea behind knight at f5. Knight at f5, I'm like trying to entice him to be like, oh no, I need to defend my g2 square. Gotta place pawn at g2, and then I made him on g3. Knight at g3, yeah. But I have a feeling my opponent will not fall for this trick. Because that's obviously what my clear original threat was I was waiting for a pawn at g2. So now it seems like I just play another move, and he's like, okay, I gotta defend against that, but I'm actually creating more threats. So it's always nice when you can create more than one threat when you don't have the pieces you need, just so you can sort of like hold the position, and you'll have pieces that are good. Alright, so he's going there. I'm just gonna go and keep my knight safe and guard g7. And then I'm gonna start taking pieces from my partner, who wants stuff, but my partner's going to keep moving, which is probably good. We're both sort of in a superior position against our opponents here, so keeping the time up is a good strategy. So here, I'm probably just going to play knight at e3, try and fork these pieces, trade a little bit for my partner, stay safe at the same time, and it's good. I'll just take f4. If he takes, I have pawn at g2 threat, so now pawn is very good for me. And knight takes, or also, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that are good in this position. I'm just going to let my partner make a couple moves. We're up a lot of time. I obviously have to watch out for queen takes f7 threat. I don't want to get mated in one. Nobody wants to get mated in one. I want a pawn. Pawn's very good. Right, my partner doesn't seem to want to take a... Oh, he got me a queen. Even better. Alright, so let's just mate in one. Nice! Well done, Scavenger. That's awesome. Play another one. Let's go. So speed's really important. I wouldn't necessarily recommend pre-moving in the opening, ever. But sometimes I'll pre-move, like, maybe the first two moves, because there's not too much risk involved there, usually. Yeah, it's just picking up a piece in the opening here, back for my sack, so now it's pretty even all around. I'm going to try and get my queen in the center of the board. Pawn at e6 would be kind of annoying, so he's pushed e5. Really bad move, because it just creates weaknesses. I'm going to pick up another piece here. I don't necessarily have to take it. I could wait for more material. Like, 2 pawns is really good. My partner's asking for a pawn. I can't get him a pawn. I'm not getting him a pawn. I'm going to tell him that he should probably move, because if I was to take a pawn, it would just be bad for my position. Whereas if he takes a pawn, it's just the main move in the position. So I'm going to take this bishop. Pawn at b7, pawn at a7 would be my main idea of what I wanted to do there, but with downtime. So I'm just going to keep moving, try and get up on the clock a little bit, because we're down over 10 seconds, which is a lot of time in doubles chess. So you don't want to be downtime for longer than you need to be. So I'll just go knight g4, threatening to take on f6. Yep, I'll take. So he's going to try and attack me. I'm going to go pawn at d7. He's probably just going to step to b8. But he might not. I'm going to say bishop's good. Alright, okay. So I will just take the rook here. I'm not worried about knight takes c2. I'm just going to go king f1. And my idea is I'm going to promote if he takes my rook, which I would say is basically a queen for a rook trade, in a sense. So yeah, good games. That was epic, Scavenger. Very well played. Very strong play there. Nice. Good job. Who would be next in the queue? Who's up next? Come on, guys, join in. Let's have some games. Join in. Any skill level, very much welcomed. Never had to play a game before. Just jump in. You can play your first Bughouse doubles chess game right now. All right. All right. You can have another couple games, IJH, if you like, while we're waiting for more people to jump in the queue. If that's what's going on. Alright, let's do it. Alright, whoa, we got some high-rated opponents here. Let's see if we can teach them a lesson. So the idea here in this kind of position is you really want to play f6. If you can get f6 in, you're basically safe plus solid for the rest of the game. I'm like gonna take a screenshot of this screen just because I feel like it's so important to know to play f6 in this sort of position. It's basically the whole idea of this opening, is if you can trade off everything and play f6, you're doing very well as black. Doing very well. So pieces are very good. I want trades. We're up time. So I'm going to wait for some trades here. Because in this position, no matter what move I make, it kind of creates a weakness. As weird as that sounds, it's just sort of what's going on here. So usually, if you can avoid it, it's like whichever side gets pieces on their move is probably going to have a slight advantage. So I'd rather get the pieces on my move than white get the pieces on their move. Because if we're both to just keep playing chess, we're going to be shuffling our pieces around, which usually isn't too fabulous. It can be, but not in this position. So here I have options. I'm almost inclined to want to play like e5. Is that dangerous? No, we can probably play e5 here. Alright, let's go here. This is a little bit annoying. I'm not even gonna take the bishop. I'm gonna take on d4, threatening rook takes e3, etc. And I'm also threatening to take the knight, so I think this is just like pretty good. I'll just take that twice. I'll say no bishop, please. No bishop. Alright, and now this is fine as well. I can just go queen d6. He might go queen c4, which is totally... I'm not worried about losing this bishop here at all right now. Now I'll say trades are good. Alright, so I'll just bring my queen down to d7. This position is very good for black, I'd say. Very strong. Okay, knight is delicious. Bishop g6 would be my move if I don't get anything, but we'll just see if I can get the knight. Partner's going for it. See if we can get it. Alright, that's the knight. That's the golden piece. Gonna win that queen. And then I'll just play bishop to h3, trying to get in on the light squares. If he takes, then a pawn will mate, but he's obviously not going to do that, because that would be bad news bears for him. So I'm just going to take here on f5 twice, potentially take here. Yeah, I'm going to take here. I'm going to be a little bit of a greedy player here, just pawn munching, which maybe isn't the best idea, because bishop at f5 would be pretty annoying, but he doesn't play it, so we're good. Now I'm almost inclined to sack. Yeah, I'm gonna sack. Queen's coming. Yeah, I have mate. So, well, almost mate. I need like 2 pawns. Or like a bishop. Yeah, bishop. I'll say bishop, please. I would like a bishop, please. Let's see which way he goes. If he goes to g2, then bishop at h3. Okay, yeah. Is better. It's just, it's faster. It's like mate in 2 instead of 3? Okay, I don't know. Numbers. Numbers, guys. Alright. Was that 2 games? Yes. I don't know. I've lost. Losing count. I think it was. Yeah. Was that 2? I don't know. I don't know if that was 2 or 1. I don't know if that was... I really don't remember. I'm losing count. Do we have one more? Oh, one more. Okay. One more. Just kidding, IGH. We've got one more game. Don't mind me. Alright, that's a free knight, if I've ever seen a free knight. That is very free. Okay, I'm gonna give it right back. If he takes, then I get a free bishop. If he takes my knight first... Oh, whoa, that's a queen for me. Nice. Wow. That's one way to win a game. Nice. Pretty convincing. So who's up next? Is there anyone in the queue? We got Smash Time Fools up next. Alright, so thank you so much for playing IJH again. That was a ton of fun. Strong play. And now I shall partner up with Smash Time Fools. We're gonna jump into the random pool. We'll play whomever we get. We got Pat here. Let's go. This is actually, like, interesting. I probably should have played Bishop F5 first in this position, but it's not a big deal. At least now it's not. He could have maybe taken a bit more advantage of it if he had played D4 right away. Okay, I'm gonna play H5. Try to create a bit more space. Maybe, like, bring my knight out. Try to trade it off with this bishop. It's pretty decent. Okay. So it's all fine. I don't like playing the French too much, personally, because I just don't like how they get this dark square stuff going on G7 and F6. But it's totally playable. I wouldn't say it's not playable or like a disadvantage of some sort. It's just not my style to play so defensively. So I'm just going to take and start trying to get my own attack here. Can you stop? The cat's doing crazy things. Hi. I know. Come here. Alright, so we're going to get a bit of a very strong dark square attack going on around the king here. I'm going to put some pieces on E3 in the next move or so. Oh my god. Spider-Man or something crazy. It's funny. Alright, that's that. Convincing. Nice. Strong. Yeah, this is my cat here. It's Luca, is her name. She's like 4.5 months old. She's just a baby. She cries a lot for attention. Hi. Alright, I'm gonna go pawn at c3 just to see what's going on there. I'm going pawn at c3 because now once I do this trade, he has no like knight b4 ideas, which isn't necessarily like dangerous for white, but it's a little annoying. Just, you know, if you can cut out little annoying things, then your life becomes easier. I feel like that's a thing. Alright, we'll take on g7, ignoring this knight. Now we'll take knight. If we could have gotten knight at c5 in first, it would have been good because we avoid this nonsense. But I'm just gonna ignore that. Does queen make my partner though? Yeah, queen is not good for my partner. I want to give it. I want to give a queen. Come back up here. Are you are you good? Alright, I'm gonna give a queen. Yeah, so I'm giving up my queen for some attack here. My partner's like, crush him. Get in. So I'll just go bishop at h6 with the idea of playing knight to f5, maybe? It's a little confusing. I'm not even going to take that, because if I take and he takes back, he's got like rook at d2, queen at d2 threats, and I just want to cut out all the nonsense. Just cut out the nonsense. Queen and rook might not even be coming. My partners were up time, but why even allow the possibility of a blunder happening? Maybe my partner's suddenly going to slip and play queen takes c2. You never know. Crazy things happen. I slip things like that all the time. It's better just to cut out any possibilities of annoying things. Alright, well, that'll just be mate with knight at d7. Simple mate in 2. Nice. Very fun. Do we have anyone else in the queue, or should I play a couple more with Smash Time Fools? Okay, we got someone else in the queue, so good games. Thank you so much for partnering, Smash Time Fools. Strong play all around today. I shall now partner up with 2007 Chess. Let's get him. Alright, this will be fun. Got some strong opponents for us. Alright, so I'm gonna go right just for a sack sit. Or, well, I don't know if I'll be sitting, but I'll definitely be sacking. And I'll say trades are good. Want stuff. Alrighty, this is interesting. I'm gonna say bishop good. Because my idea is I want to go bishop at c4, and if he blocks, then I can play knight takes d4, because the queen will no longer be defending it with a blocker on d3. Alright, so he wants to defend. Very logical. But my idea now would maybe go like pawn at f3. Things like that are very good in this position. I'm just going to say, okay, my partner, he wants up trades. So I'm going to say sit and no bishop. Bishop's bad because bishop at h5 would win my knight. We don't want any of that craziness, do we? See you, mid. Bye-bye. Alright, so I'm just gonna go g6 here to defend against any bishop at g6 ideas that are annoying. We don't need annoying things, do we? Okay, now I'll just say trades are good in general. Pawn is good. Alright, so he wants to... I could maybe play queen h4 here. Pawn at g3 is kind of annoying, so I'm not really gonna do that. I'm just gonna go bishop at f3. I know I wanted to play bishop at c4 before, but the thing is, if I played bishop at c4, he can just step down to e1 and he's safe. Now, when he steps down to e1, he's still safe, but at least there's a bit more chances for attack, I'd say, in this position than before. So I'll just take. And now, pawns are good. So I've got, like, more openings here. Because the pawn on f3, I have a pawn here. If I play pawn at g3 and he takes, at least then I have more squares to put more diagonal pieces on, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to say, like, pawns and bishops are good. Trade. Alright, so I'll just play bishop at h4, because at least then I can pick up a piece if he blocks, right? So I'll take, hopefully he takes my bishop, because if he takes my bishop, now I get knight at f5 in, and I have two pieces attacking d4. So that is good, because now I can just take d4 with my c knight. I want to keep this knight here and take with the c knight, so that my knight can guard these squares around the king. He's going to take with the queen, logical. He doesn't want to get in too much of a dicey situation by moving his king again. Can I help you? Oh my gosh. Alright. So now, I've got options. Like 2 knights mate, knight and rook mates. Rook by itself probably mates. I'm gonna say like rook good. But I probably have other ideas here. Maybe I can just go like... I'm just gonna go queen h4 for now. Are you good? She says, I'm not good. I'm never okay. Do you want to not? Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm gonna try and set up some... no, I'm not gonna set up some tricks. I'm gonna go pawn at... This is getting a little bit bad for me, unfortunately. Yeah. I might have to play a move like queen e7. It's gross. But I don't see any other way out of this. So here, we're down so much time. I think I'm just gonna sack even more. If you're committed, you're committed, right? So at least here I'm feeling safe. I'm gonna go d4, just try and dislodge some of the pieces around his king so I can get in. I'm gonna say like trades are good. I need trades or I am very much in trouble here. Oh, he's got knight at check. Ooh. Yeah, he's mated. Take it. Take the knight. At least take the knight. He's just mated in 3, but that's okay. It was definitely some mistakes being played on my board here, unfortunately. I feel like maybe I had better attacking options, but also just time is too important. A little bit too slow on the clock. So let's get another game. Yeah, so this is really bad. I shouldn't be pre-moving my openings like this, because once again I'm playing into like a really annoying French position that I don't enjoy. But on top of that, I should be taking e4. It'll just get me a straight up advantage out of the opening, which I'm losing out on. So take your advantages. Don't pre-move in the openings. Like I did. Gotta learn from your mistakes. Alright, this is good. I'm gonna go knight at e4, just, you know, trying to pick up the pawn without too much craziness going on. Probably say sit. Alright, now it's fine. I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna say sit. I just want to be able to take this pawn. This if he captures on e4, I want him to not get pawn at g5 or bishop at g5 in. I'm gonna go rook g8 just to, you know, guard g5 and also create some threats of my own around his castled king. All right. Very interesting position. I'm almost inclined to like want trades now, like pawn maybe is good. Yeah, so you got me the pawn. I'm gonna place pawn at h3. I don't want to take this knight because after rook takes, he gets the initiative. Well, he doesn't get the initiative, but he's probably gonna win my queen, which is annoying. So we don't want that. So I'm just gonna take. He can't take my queen because it mates him. If he takes with his queen, then I get to take this piece, and then after he takes there, I'll take here with my rook. And after he takes my queen and I take his queen, I know a lot of stuff's going on. I'll have the initiative, but I'll need more pieces. But it looks like the queen was good for my partner, so it's fine. So yeah, he doesn't want to do that. I agree that it would not be too much fun to get your queen taken with check. But now, he wants a knight, but that's not possible. I think I'm just going to play bishop at d5. It's hard. Okay, so I'll just take here. I'll say no rook. So in doubles chess, you definitely want to make sure you don't leave mate in 1 open for too long. So right now mate in 1 is open, but I'm not going to keep it open for too long. It will be a very brief mate in 1. Plus we're up time. I would normally not even consider keeping mate in 1 open if we were down time. So he's going to take my rook, which is annoying, because then, oh, whoa, he didn't take my rook. Because before, if he takes my rook, then he doesn't get, then I don't have knight at h3, so now 2 pawns mate. 2 pawns, 2 pawns. 2 pawns mate. Go, 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 go. That's not, no, 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 no. Please, just sacrifice your piece. Because pawn, just 1 pawn mates. I just have to take it. I just gotta place it and then promote, and then queen f7. Queen f2 is mate. Don't mind me. Yeah, always sacrifice if pieces mate, and you can get 2 by sacrificing. It's just better. Even than playing for getting a piece by an even trade. Like, why does it matter getting it for an even trade if your partner's going to mate in 2? You know what I mean? So you can just, like, sacrifice for pieces that mate for your partner so quickly because your partner's going to mate. You can just sacrifice whatever you need. Doesn't matter. Your pieces doesn't matter anymore how your board turns out as long as you're not getting checkmated. Alright, so that was awesome. Very well played. Who's up next? We got Misa Walker. There we go. Yes, only one board needs to win. Alrighty, let's jump in. Got time for a few more, guys. So we're ending at 70 T sharp, right, Chess? Confirm with me, please. So I recommend not pushing my C pawn in the openings. So that's just a little tip from me, is do not push your C or F pawn in the opening. I know my F pawn's moved in this opening, but this is maybe an exception opening. Plus also, I'm not necessarily pushing it, I'm capturing something. So just don't push, specifically push, your C or F pawns in the opening. Don't do it. I argue that even at the top level, it's still bad. That's my argument. Some players might sort of try and say, well, we can get away with it, but I'm like, you're top players, that's why you get away with it. But it's still bad. If you played it against another top player, more likely than not, they'll have more opportunities to get an advantage than you will. It's not even necessarily a bad move, but it just creates even more. It just creates the opportunity for, you know, weaknesses and such. So you see how he's gotten like knight at c2, and that's usually what happens in this sort of position. Is that they'll be able to get in on those light squares. All right, yeah, let's do 7 sharp. That works for me. I have this little cat crying for goodness knows what reason. All right, so I'll just so he's got queen at e4, so that's fine. Yeah, just tip of what went wrong that game is don't push a C pawn in the opening. Just don't do it. It's scary stuff. Can you not rip my things? She's so cute. Alright, let's get him. Oh my god. So I'm playing knight d2 to avoid the I mean, it's technically still an opening. You can go knight c3, b4, knight e2 to g3. They're both fine. I just wanted to do this for this game. Just go bishop at g6. I'll go knight at f4 if he does that. Ganging up on the e6 square. If I can take twice, threaten the queen, and also threaten g7 and c7. Just a lot of stuff going on. That's fun here. So yeah, he'll just castle. It's logical. I'll push Harry. Try and go h4. 5. Try to go h4, h5. Oh my gosh. Who are the top players in this variant? We have an actual list up. If we should link that in the chat if anyone can. There is a score board for like the top players, so you can check that out, and then that'll answer your question. All right, so he's attacking my knight. It's kind of annoying. I'm going to take his bishop. He can't really take with the f pawn because I got bishop at e6. Yeah, okay. Good. I'll just play bishop at f5. So I gotta be really mindful of my dark squares because after he takes on d4, things like pawn at e3 are gonna be very annoying, and I have to be aware of that. Like right now, I'd say black almost has the initiative, but after I take here and I play something like bishop at h7 and take on g6, I got knight at f7, so I do still have the initiative, but it is close. It's very something you have to keep in mind. Very much so. So yeah, I would say bishop takes g2. is good here for my partner. I'll put it in chat. And then, like, you know, pawn at h3 is good. So I'm gonna go just queen g3 here with the idea of I'll capture back here. I don't want to let him take, and then knight at c2 is a little annoying. So I'll just go here. I'm gonna push h5, just try and create some weaknesses. Now we're up a lot of time, so it'd be great if I could get like pawn at e7 or knight at f6 in. We are not up too much time, so I might play a different move depending on what I'm thinking here. Okay. I'm gonna opt for a weird option. I'm gonna go knight at h6, actually. Probably the least likely to be considered option on this position, but I actually like it. Sometimes the you know how you have like pattern recognition and you recognize patterns, and it's like there's ones that are gonna pop out sooner and quicker to you. Knight h6 popped out at the end for me, but it actually does sometimes. New ideas are the best ideas, even if they're not the most common patterns that you'll recognize. In specific situations, like I've never had this exact position on my board before. I actually think knight h6 is better. So yeah, take the bishop. Yep. And I'll grab this one for my partner so he can play bishop at g2. Bishop at g2 is going to be mating for my partner. I'll play bishop at g6 here. He's got knight at h4. And I'll just play... Okay, well, there we go. Very nice! Awesome. So let's go. Do we have another game? Who's in the queue? I don't know. I think we might have already played. I can't. Keeping track of so many things. Bughouse, doubles chess, controlled chaos. Who's next in the queue? Alright, so I'll just bring my bishop back. I could have probably played c6 here and gotten away with it, actually. I can play one. Okay, got it. Cool. Alright, so this is good. I'm going to play bishop at f4. Actually, I shouldn't have let him take g4. This is bad. But I can maybe get away with it because I think queen takes d4 will be a good move after that. Yeah. Alright, so my idea is I really want to go like pawn at f3 or something like that. I could also play queen takes d4 knight at e2. But I think I'm going to opt for bishop at f3. Followed by knight at h3 and takes. Alright. I can now play queen takes d4. You can't take back because I'll have queen at g1, checkmate. And I'm also threatening queen takes f2 and things like taking on f3. So I could just take that with the pawn. Yeah. Because he doesn't have any rook at h8 threats. My queen covers all that nonsense. And I could have also taken with the bishop, but I just want to keep as many pieces around his king as I can get away with, you know? Alright, so now, what's the simplest way to do this? It's like I could take... His knight covers anything like knight at e3 ideas. So I guess I gotta take, and I'm gonna say... So we don't want his king to come down here. So I think the simplest way to do this would be check, and mate. Mate in 3. There might have been a mate in 2 there, but I think there wasn't, so mate in 3 is fine. Hi! I know. So, life is so hard, isn't it? Alright. Good games. That was epic. Alright. I think we'll probably wrap things up here. We've got like a couple minutes left. If anyone has any questions in the chat for the last like 3 minutes here. This was great. I had a ton of fun. Got to play with Grandmaster Hammer and all of you guys from chat. Can we review images terms? Sure. So we'll just review the rules again for those who maybe didn't catch them at the beginning. This is doubles chess. It's also known as bughouse chess. It's a chess variant played on 2 chessboards by 4 players in teams of 2. Normal chess rules apply, except that captured pieces on one board are passed on to the teammate on the other board. As each captured piece is passed to your teammate, they have the option of using any available passed pieces on their board, on empty squares, I'll add. Available passed pieces are displayed on the side margin of the board. The only rules that I'll add to what's being said here is that you have to drop pieces on unoccupied squares, and also you cannot drop pawns to be auto queens. They can go on the 7th or the 2nd rank, but they can't go on the 1st or 8th. So yeah, you can drop mate, you can drop check, all that's 100% part of the game. So yeah, and a couple terms we'll throw in: sack sitting, sacrificing material, and then waiting for trades from your partner. So you sacrifice something. It'd be funny in chess if you just sacrificed a piece and just sat around and did nothing. But in doubles chess, that's normal. So you'll be waiting for trades from your partner. You'll usually do this if you're up time or you think that you have a certain amount of trades coming in within the next few moves if the clock's more even. So it definitely should be timed well and shouldn't just be done for the sake of doing it. A lot of players might sacrifice out of the openings on a regular basis, and I'd say that's not usually a good way to play the game, because a lot of the time you're not going to be getting those pieces, especially if your opponents are coordinating well. Sitting means don't move. Yes, that is exactly what that means. It just means don't move. And initiative is having the possibility to attack for... Can you be quiet? Having the possibility to attack first, taking into consideration all possible trades coming in. So that's something that I kind of am working on explaining, is that in chess, initiative is also, of course, a term, but I'd say it's a little different in doubles chess because you have to take into consideration how much time you have on the clocks, if you're up time, if you're down time. If you're down time, your opponent could, for example, sit and wait for pieces that could be used to attack you. So you have to take into consideration, does it look like these pieces are going to come on my partner's board? Are we downtime or are we uptime? Can I tell my partner to sit if they need to hold something for me? And after taking all that into consideration, will I be the first to attack? So can I have the initiative here? So yeah, that's basically what that means. Yeah, that's that. So we're going to end off here. I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. It's a ton of fun. Thank you, FM Jose Herrera. I don't know if I said your name right. I hope I did. Thank you for the raid. We are going to end here, so we will be raiding someone else. We'll be seeing all that. So yeah, feel free to follow me on my main channel, Helmsknight, if you want to see more doubles chess content on a regular basis. So yeah, thank you all so much. I'm going to sign off here. So, ta-ta, everyone. Bye-bye for now.